of bread. Reason number 3 should be fairly obvious to anybody. Bread got dudes in touch with their sensitive sides. Now, before they formed bread, in 1964, David Gates wrote Popsicles and Icicles for the Mermaids. You know, anybody know that song? Popsicles, icicles. I mean, it's a very sensitive song. In 1969, Rob Royer and James Griffin wrote For All We Know, which won an Oscar for Best Song and became a top 5 hit for the Carpenters. Everyone knows the Carpenters, right? I think so. All right. And then, in 1970, future bassist Larry Netchell played the piano on Bridge Over Troubled Water. So you see lots of soft rock sensitive credentials. But the most sensitive credential of all, ladies and gentlemen, somebody finally wrote a song that Telly Savalas came to sing.
Telly!
And ladies and gentlemen, Telly Savalas singing If.
Oh my God, he has to light a cigarette first. Let's wait.
Picture paints 1,000 words. Then why can't I thank you?
If a picture paints 1,000 words, I cannot thank you.
The you
When I come to know you, I come to know. Look at that chick, she's 3 times his size. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'll be with you. Alright, let's examine this. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. What does that mean to you, ladies and gentlemen? Anything? Well, okay, that's a noble route. I prefer to think of it as, I will fuck you so hard you will land somewhere next week. And that is the fucking unbearable genius of bread. Tomorrow and today. Alright, here's another reason why men love bread so much. Okay, now this is the biggest reason of all. The O. Henry Sucker Punch gotcha moment at the end of Diary. How many people know this song, Diary, by Bread? Okay, I see it, show hand. Let me tell you a little something about this song, Diary, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear the song, you have to pull over to the side of the road and cry. It's a guy thing. Every guy does it. Every guy knows the song. Every guy avoids the song as much as possible. But if you were to be pulled over, if you pulled over to the side of the road to cry, and you had your car in a ditch, and the police came over to you, and you didn't have your registration, you didn't have your insurance, you had a kidnapped baby tied up in the back seat, and you were running guns for the IRA, all that shit, all you would have to do is tell that policeman, oh man, I heard Diary on the radio, and I just lost it. He would let you go. That is the power of this song, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fucking tearjerker of all time. Now we're going to go through this song all together, you and I. This is what's going to separate the real men from the boys. Because the real men will hear this song and fucking cry. And the boys will say something like, I need some more focaccia here. Can I have another focaccia sandwich? Okay, are you following the story so far? Yeah. He finds a diary under the tree. She's saying all this cool shit about him. He confronts her with it. And she's denying everything. She's like, it's no big deal. It's not a thing. Alright? This isn't the tearjerker part. Okay, he's telling me he'll give his wife all the sweet things that I can find. Get ready now, because it's coming. It's coming. He found a diary underneath the tree. The same fucking diary. And he started reading about himself again. Oh no, the words begin to stick and tears to flow. She's talking about another dude! Jesus fucking... We went from diary to dough! Now we go divorce go through my life, I will wish. Ow! Wish for her, his wife. Oh man, see that one little moment of hubris where he thought he was a little bit of hot shit? He's gonna pay for the rest of his life because he's gonna be reminded that she went and married this other dude. Oh man, you know what? Look at all that dude. Oh man. Okay, how many people feel a little moist in the eye sockets now? Yeah? All right. After that song, Bread released a song, or Bread, as they're called in the South, released a song called Aubrey that sounded very much like Diary. I have never heard the song, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard like the first verse of it, and I stop it. This song could end with wailing guitars and screaming and 7 minutes of organ solo. I will never know because I will never play all 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I can't take another Bread song that's going to end like Diary, ladies and gentlemen. It's too much. Yes, I'm very sensitive, so there. Does anybody know what the song Aubrey says? I have no idea.
Mary?
Anybody? I just shy away from it. All right. Oh no, we don't want to go that there. We don't want to go there again. All right. And this is the last reason, ladies and gentlemen, that men love them some bread. Okay. Reason number 5. Since 2006, bread has been hipster approved. Yes. Okay. First of all, let me just say, does anybody want a copy of Radiohead's The Bands? That is like a fucking Bread tribute album. All right? Yeah. Just play everything I own back to back with The Bands. It's fucking Bread. But anybody recognize this guy, John Stirratt of Wilco and the Art of Defense? I interviewed him in 2006, and this is what he said about Bread. I do have Bread records and BG albums. I don't think they're guilty pleasures. On the Waters by Bread was definitely an album we listened to when we made Circles. All right? That's On the Waters. That's Circles. Look, they both even have a sunset on it. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This hipster moment in soft rock was brought to you by Back Blue Ribbon. When you don't want your friends to know how much bread you really have on you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes. Now, does anybody have any questions about the unbearable dudeness of bread? Anybody? Anybody?